Got some big mules up here. Beautiful animals. Well, what's going on, guys? This is TOAD Moto. I am out on a ride on single track up Payson Canyon. Oh man, I am super stiff right now. It was an hour drive to get here, and my hip and my back are not feeling great today. Oh man, my hip hurts. One thing I've done differently is on my mic I was getting a lot of like feedback, so I put a new cover over it and put it further back into my pad so it's not right next to my mouth, so you guys don't want to hear me breathe. I'm hoping that'll work a little bit. Yeah, there's a fire that was up here either last year or the year before, so right now I'm just in my warm-up until I get my hip loose. Once I get my hip loose, I can start riding a little bit better on these single tracks, because you use your hips a lot to control your bike, and I only have like one hip or one way I can lean, pretty much. I'm good. I guess they both crashed too. So yeah, a little bit about the sprocket change. This is my second ride on it. It's almost not like learning how to ride a new bike. Well, yeah, kind of like learning how to ride a new bike. The bike's still the same, but the engine, the RPMs and all that, it's all different. I was used to like a high first end or first gear, or a low second gear, or a high second gear. They're all different, and I'm trying to learn these. You know, when I am like climbing, I know what gear to be aiming. First seems to be pretty good. It can climb even pretty well at like a low RPM. And so I basically just been riding in first gear. With the last sprocket, the 48 tooth, I would mainly do second gear, but this goes right around the speed. It's just at a higher RPM than what second gear was at a lower RPM. So it's just a little bit different learning the gearing, or not learning it, but getting used to it. And once I'm used to it, I'll be fine. So it climbs pretty well at a low RPM on first. What is this obstacle? It's hard explaining to people when you have a messed up hip how much it can affect your riding. Especially, like, I feel like I can move my hip one direction and it's to the left, but if I need to go to the right, it doesn't go to the right. So that's where I struggle. If you see my handlebars going, like, shaking like that, it's me trying to get my right hip to get my body weight or my balance over, or to adjust. Standing up, it's a little bit easier, but then I have a 2-inch leg discrepancy. So I have a 2-inch leg heels in my right boot, but the problem with that is only underneath my heel, and the ball of my foot is the part that's on the pegs. So I need to figure that out. What I might do is get my left foot peg lowered and keep my right one at the same height, and then I think my hips will be level and it will be good to go. I think they went up. I'm starting to get my hip a little bit more loose right now. Feeling a little bit better. Very cool. I'll give him a little bit of a head start right now, so I don't have to get all this dust. Gives me allergies. Oh. I didn't know you were there. I wouldn't have stopped. I was like, I thought you dropped something or something.
Oh no, it's just weird.
What's a good line on the right?
The easiest line's going to be around the tree to the right.
Yeah, I'll probably take that. Hey, dude, it kind of scared the hell out of me. Got some big mules up here. Beautiful animals.
Let's see how she goes in the mountains.
You guys ride safe? That was cool to see a couple of mule. When I was a kid growing up, my nickname was Minute Mule. In fact, I was thinking of changing my YouTube channel to Minute Mule. I like those animals. Mules and donkeys are freaking awesome animals, man. They can pack a punch, they're beautiful, I love their ears, and they're just cool, very cool and pretty animals. Alright, my hip is starting to feel a lot better now, or at least a little loose, so I'm going to take it up from first gear into second gear, and we'll see, we'll go from there. Okay, where do they go? Okay, so you can either go over right there, but it looks like you want to go through right here.